Oh yeah, and we are back. Episode.
39. I don't know because I was listening to the other one
Fuck.
yesterday.
Were you? Audio wasn't fucked up, was it?
Nope.
No. Hell yeah.
It's seltzer time.
Seltzer time, dude. I'm telling you, those are good. Let me get a little sip of those. I forget how those taste. He's sip.
You just want a whole?
No, just give me a sip of yours. I'll fountain it. I know you're a little faggot like that. Oh no, that was my Cokes. Did you see that? The
man.
bottom was busted.
I knew that you were like fucking.
I fucked
freaking
it.
earlier.
Yeah, I fucked it up, and I was like, oh no, the bottom of the Coke case busted open. So
Here, I'll give you this first, so you don't get any brain-eating amoebas that I have.
what?
Because I'm always sick.
Oh
I
yeah.
always got something going on.
Yeah, I mean, my brain's so pickled from alcohol at this point that it's like,
You're not used to that Florida sun, boy. Not used to that Florida sun, boy. They're pretty young.
yeah,
actually.
that's good. It's basically more carbonated version of what we were doing at the Suicide Boys.
I think mine was better.
Oh, absolutely was.
Dude, that
But
shit
you know how much
tasted
fucking
delicious.
Sunny D intake that was?
Yeah, that's a lot. I met the vitamin D goal that
Dude.
day, yo.
You fucking you got that for the next year, bruh.
I OD'd on Sunny D.
OD'd
vitamin
on D.
On D.
Whoa.
That's really why I was freaking it.
Yeah, for real.
My body was in crisis mode.
Yeah, fans, we're back at it. Back on this one. He's sipping on the Sunny D. I'm sipping on Crown.
Yummers.
Yeah, they're good. I like them a lot.
You didn't break out that other shit? You're sipping
Oh, I
Crown?
did. I had one drink of that, and then I had to go back to the Crown. I'd like it, but it's a little different. I'm used to Jack and Coke or like a very mild vanilla,
Yeah.
like with the Crown. But the Buffalo whiskey, I feel like it's so rare that I can't just slam back
Yeah,
a bottle a
true,
weekend
yeah.
like how I usually
That's
do.
a rare occasion sip.
So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
keeping that one and the other one probably for for the side.
Yeah.
But no, dude, I was in there and I was looking around. The guy was like, he's great. I love him. I've seen in there a bunch of times, and he was like, "Are you looking for anything specific?" I was like, "No, just browsing." I was waiting for your text back if you wanted the Sunny D seltzer, and he was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Well, we got the Buffalo Trace up front." He's like, "It's rare." He's like, "It's hard to come by." And I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "You have the bourbon or the cream? Because the cream you can always get."
Yeah.
That fucking mix, which I actually have in the fridge. But he was like, "No, the bourbon." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I'm not even a huge fan like that. I just had to do it so no one else could grab it."
That's how to do it, yeah.
So,
That's how to do it.
but now
too.
it's like a rare comedy.
How's that cookie hitting? I was in the fridge. Pretty much the only reason I didn't eat it is because I put it in the fridge and it was like hard as a rock. So I was like, "Fuck!" And I left it on my desk and I was like, "I don't even really want it."
This Panera cookie.
I never had a Panera cookie. They look good.
You don't want to
I'm-
buy it?
Nah, I have my trays in. There'll probably be some.
Yeah, dude. It's good.
I have a new Panera sandwich that I'm obsessed with. The Asiago something fucking croissant or some
Is
shit.
that what's in the fridge?
No,
Oh.
that's a different thing. They took away my other Panera sandwich though, and they replaced it with this, and I'm in love. I'm a Panera boy.
Mm.
You ever have a bread bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Not from Panera,
Oh.
but from Zoop.
Ooh.
It used to be by the mall.
Real ones know about Zoop.
Dude, I
bruh.
can't believe they closed that shit down. I'm so mad.
Yeah, Lita was like,
Mm.
I think I told her about them because there's
Dude,
one
that
in
shit's
Reading.
so good.
Yeah, I've only ever had it one time, and it was actually slamming. It was
Mhm.
actually really
You
good.
got the bread bowl and everything. Oh,
Yeah.
so good. Yeah, very upset because I was gonna take Meg there because she loves soup, and I was like, "Oh, we got this great place by the mall." Like when we first started like dating or whatever, and then I was like,
Yeah.
"Where the fuck did it go?" I was like, "I didn't know it closed down. I hadn't been there in a while."
There was one there within the last couple of years. I didn't even realize
Mhm.
that.
On
I thought this was like 10 years ago.
when you do the fountain shops
Yeah.
over there, like the far left, kind of on that corner.
Ah, where the Carhartt is, kind of.
Yeah, right next to that Carhartt to the left on that corner.
Yeah.
That was Zoop. I don't know what it is now, but yeah,
Zoop.
very pissed, very upset that that's not Zoop anymore.
Oh, yeah. I've been eating a lot of Chipotle recently. I love fucking Chipotle. I stopped getting the damn bowls.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the burrito now.
It was funny. I was just thinking, I was like, when I get back from vacation, I should totally go to Moe's. I'll go to Moe's.
What do you get? I only ever get the queso.
I get the stack.
Oh yeah.
used to be called-
Yeah.
It used to be called the Wrong Doug. Don't know why.
That's insane.
Now it's called the Stack, which is
Makes more sense.
yeah, it makes more sense because it's like just the
Stacks.
giant fucking like almost like octagon, sextagon thing, and then it's like stacked with crackers. And it's like fried clothes on each side, and you get like all the meat and the cheese or whatever. And they're like, "You want queso?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want queso. You fucking retard."
Obviously.
Do I look gay?
God, their queso's so good.
And then I get, of course, the chips and queso. But yeah, fuck that shit up.
That was dangerous, and I used to live across the street from there. I would get
Mm.
Moe's. Once I got put onto it, I was getting Moe's like every week, every other week, and it was just a bag of chips and
Dude, it's so
queso.
addicting.
Yeah, and they were kind of cheap, like $4 or $5. You get some
Mhm.
chips, you get some queso. So
That's a
yummy.
solid dinner for you.
Yeah, it's been dinner for me many a times. I would just do that.
You got the mud.
They never give me enough chips.
Never do. I'd inject that queso in my fucking veins, bro.
The tip of my dick, yeah.
So good. So, fans, I just got back from Florida.
Florida man.
Got burnt the fuck up. It's a weird sense of like home when I land.
Yeah.
When we land in Florida, and I'm just
Once you
like,
smell that salt water.
I'm like, I'm home, but I also hate it here. What's been going on this past week?
With me,
Mm-hmm.
in my world, in my life.
Well,
Not an awful lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really just kind of like counting down the days till I go to Georgia. That's
Yeah.
kind of like my whole shit. Like
that's how I was
eh,
before vacation. Now it's
we're
gonna
in-
suck.
Yeah, we're in March. I just like don't want to work anymore.
Yeah.
I just like every day is grueling as hell,
Mhm.
and I'm just waiting until I don't have to do it for a couple of days.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is.
That's pretty much how I'm feeling right now. I'm not even halfway there. Feels terrible.
What do you mean not even halfway there? Oh, I
Not
got
even
yeah.
halfway through the month.
Nah, yeah.
I still have like 3 weeks basically.
Yeah, you got that shit easy.
Yeah.
Easy. What are you looking forward to most in Georgia? The blacks.
No, that's definitely not what I'm looking forward to the most. I don't even know. But honestly, I'm just excited. You know what's insane is that I feel like I might be more excited for the journey than the actual destination. Cuz
Wise words.
I'm thinking about, we were talking about leaving on like Monday morning cuz we check into the Airbnb on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just kind of like, what if we leave like Saturday or like Sunday and just like get some hotels on the way and then go like see shit on the way down
Ooh.
on some real adventurer shit?
That'd be cool.
It would be cool. I have to see because I'm just like, what the fuck do I want to stop and see, you know,
On the way to Georgia.
that I haven't seen?
Yeah, I'm
or,
gonna
like,
say.
don't
I'm
really-
trying to think of the states real quick.
Yeah, like
What
all the
is-
Carolinas, West Virginia, Virginia. Is there, what's this shit above Georgia? That's South Carolina.
Georgia,
There's
South
really
Carolina.
not an awful lot. Like,
Dude, you
there's,
know
like,
what you could do?
beaches and shit, but
You could head for fucking Nashville, Tennessee.
is that on the way?
Kind of.
Kind of.
It's out of the way.
Little detour.
You'd have to go diagonal and then down to Georgia.
Yeah,
That would be sick if you just fucking pop up
that would be cool.
Nashville,
for, like, a
dude.
day.
Nashville's fun. I want to spend. We only went to the city part for like a couple hours because we were on this outside part. But oh my god, I would go back there for a week.
Yeah,
It's like, I mean, it's just drinking and bars and
yeah.
everything. But they have a Johnny Cash museum that we didn't do. We walked in and I was like, $35 to walk through this? It's like, you were crazy.
He shot a man in Reno just to watch him die.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
But
That was one of the places that I was thinking about going.
you should go to it, dude.
But I was like, I feel like that would be better, like a group trip. More.
That'd be
people.
fucking fun. We get
Yeah.
everyone together going.
That
for
makes
fucking
more
Tennessee, bro.
sense if we ever did do something like that, to just go there first.
Yeah. You know what you
That's
should
what
do?
I
You
said.
should go to a Bucky's though, down there.
That is the goal. I want to do a Buc-ee's. There's a couple of like chains that are kind of down there that I want to try. Like,
Yeah.
I forget what the fuck she's Cookout or Cook Stop or some shit. Some place like that. Yeah, there's a couple of things on the list. I just want to be down there. I want it to be warm. I want to
Yeah.
just be like outside and like walking and not feel like I'm gonna die.
Yeah. It's
You know,
it's real.
just not be here. I fucking right now. I mean, I just yeah.
This has felt probably like the longest winter ever.
This feels fucking crazy.
I don't know if it's a combination of now we're adults and we work, so like when you get out and it's not daylight savings, you're like, cool, it's already dark and it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Or if it's also the people below us that we're just miserable. But I think things are really going to turn around here once we move.
Yeah, no, it will.
I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
Because then we can finally come home from work and like fucking relax.
Fucking chill.
We're out here eating Chinese, and she goes, "What is that?" And I go, "That's him taking a shower."
Yeah.
And she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's the music." And I was like, and then it'll go from there to Brody's room. She goes, "It's louder in Brody's room." And I go, "No." I was like, "He'll stop, and then it'll go to my room because they have one speaker that they share." I was like, "It is fucking ridiculous."
It is, yeah. Yeah, one speaker.
But things are looking up now.
It'll be good.
Nice, easy move.
It is awfully kind of symbolic, fans, that we will be moving and things will just be getting warmer out. The sun will be out long. It will be just it will be a different world.
It'll be a big turnaround for us, I think.
I think so. Yeah, I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh, the other thing I didn't tell you, which I was debating on telling you or just waiting, but I think it'd be funny to tell you. I was talking to Jack, and he was saying that the bathrooms over there are slightly different. Like, we still have 2 bathrooms, but he said at least the master bathroom has pink tile in the bathroom.
Fuck yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know if my bathroom will have it, but
That's hilarious.
He specifically said the master bathroom has pink.
He definitely, he knows where I'm at because fucking all my stuff that's in there.
Yeah.
Him slamming. You know what I was thinking about too, though, when he has to like redo our shit? There's a crack in my wall that I didn't see because of my posters that were up, but it's because the buildings are old and they shift around. That it's like legit splitting from my fucking closet all the way to like the roof.
Yeah.
And then of course there's the fucked up part of the door that was from when they were hammering it in, you know. But no, that's really funny. Pink tiles, that'll be a vibe.
I think it honestly will. Like, I envisioned it, and I was like, "Oh, she sounds kind of nice."
Yeah,
She sounds pretty good.
Oh, fuck. That's fun. I thought you were gonna say something about like we have to share a shower, and I'm like, all right, that doesn't matter.
Nah,
As long as there's 2 toilets in there, I don't give a fuck.
I think they should be.
I'll shower at Planet Fitness if that's like the case. They're like, yeah, there's 2 toilets, there's no shower, and it's all blue.
Yeah, I don't know. He said something about the sinks are different too. I was like, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. He didn't even know. He was like, there's so many apartments they just blend together, and I was like, why'd you open your fucking mouth about it?
Yeah.
Why are you even talking to me about it?
Yeah. Nah, that's all cool. That's all cool.
That's kosher.
That's all kosher.
Happy Ramadan.
Is that what that says right now?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, happy, I guess.
I don't know what that means. Is that Muslim?
I think it's Judaism.
Isn't that Hanukkah?
Mm.
Isn't that their thing? Ramadan. Ramadan is like the fucking terrorists. It's like this. It's like the Middle East. The Arabs. I don't think it's Jews.
What religion?
I seen fucking SpongeBob make a post about it on Instagram. I was like, what the hell?
Faith
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
terrorists. You're right.
Yeah.
No, it's actually the first. When we were on vacation, it was Ash Wednesday,
Yes.
so she missed that. But it was also it's like first Friday after Lent or whatever, and I guess you're not supposed to eat chicken. And we had number 1 Chinese, and she texted me when she got home, and she goes, "Fuck," and I was like, "Do you really care about that shit?" And she was like, "Nah, it's something like a priest did for like one day, like it's not even like a real fucking whatever." And she goes, "I didn't do it intentionally, so it doesn't count." I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
but
Why not?
you just roll with it.
Just make up the rules as you go.
That's what I'm doing.
She didn't put that ash on her forehead.
I tried to smoke a cigarette and put it. No, I didn't. I didn't. No, it was funny though because we were laying there and she goes, "It's Ash Wednesday." It was like before we went to bed, and then I was like, "Oh, here," and I like did like a symbolic thing, like the whatever, and she goes, "You drew it upside down." I was like, "Yeah, I did." But no, she said something. It was actually kind of poetic. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
It's
As
what's
poetic
the saying?
as her tweets.
I gotta look it up. I guess they say it when they do it. Here it is. Remember that you are dust, and to dust you shall return. That's kind of cool. Honestly,
True.
like,
Yeah.
remember that you're dust, and dust is you're gonna return. That's fucking metal.
It's yeah. Imagine saying that to your 7-year-old kid that you're forced to go to church. You're nothing but dust. Don't
You
forget
are
that you're dust.
Don't forget you're fucking dust, and you're gonna return to dust. You fucking
That
retard.
weird me out.
And then the priest molests you.
Fucking molest me.
Mhm.
Nah, this week I started playing more Doom Eternal. I remember that I had the DLC for it.
What's the DLC on Doom Eternal?
Fuck if I know, Jeff. I'm skipping all the cutscenes. It's just like more like demons are fucking up Earth type shit.
Yeah.
Because I think I seen something about the new one, and I was like, oh, let me hop on there and finish this DLC out. I fucking forgot all the buttons, dude. I was freaking it.
I know. I gotta. I
It's
mean,
so
when I download the
fast
Switch,
and-
I'm gonna have to restart because I had it on my computer.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, oh my god. I was like, part of it is like, I don't want to learn all the fucking quick goddamn things I gotta do.
It comes back kind of, at least for me, it came back kind of quick, but it was crazy because I was at one of those.
What are you
There's
doing?
like one of those like demon levels where it just spawns hella hordes or whatever. So
Yeah.
that's what I started at, and then I only had like 2 or 3 extra lives, and I burned through them, and I was just getting raped by these fucking monsters. Rape just left, had to go pee pee. Willow, come here. Say something on the mic. Got a candle. I'm a candle guy. I've always been a candle guy. I usually have incense, but I've just been burning the same one for the last like 3 fucking years. Went down to Walmart, got myself a candle, little cream candle. It's amazing what a candle can do. Really just shifts the whole vibe of the room. It's also a really shitty one because I got it from Walmart and it was $5. So you can only smell it if you come into my room. Like, you ever get like a fucking like Bath and Body Works candle and your entire fucking house smells like it? This is not that. It's just my room. But it also costs $5. That candle that I bought.
Dude, that candle smells good as fuck.
It smells really good, right?
I feel bad because I have a candle that Meg got me. I think it was for Christmas or something. It's like a winter themed one. I never lit it because Willow's a retard.
Yeah.
I think she probably might jump up at it, but now that you're burning that, I'm kind of like,
It's so yummy.
maybe I should burn it up a little bit, you know.
You
But
should.
I'm excited for tomorrow. I cannot wait to get that fucking
Oh, the bracelet.
the bracelet. Oh my god, that shit's so tough.
Yeah. Yeah, you should get a candle. $5 at Walmart. The only thing is that they burn fast as fuck.
From Walmart.
Yeah, fast as hell. And then I don't know, maybe I'm just nose blind, but like you ever have like a Bath and Body Works candle? Your mom ever get it?
That shit is hard.
That is nice.
I forget where I usually get my mom candles from because that's always her holiday gift.
Just a
Birthday,
candle.
Christmas, candle. Mother's Day when I did do it, Christmas, candle.
Yeah.
So
Them Bath and Body Works candles are they're like the fucking GMO of candles. Like,
sometimes I do Hallmark,
yeah.
do a little
Yeah.
Hallmark action.
Hallmark ones are good. Yeah, the fucking if we put a fucking Bath and Body Works candle right here, the entire crib, every single room,
Yeah.
would smell like it. They're fucking on some shit, and they
Smell like
last forever
weed.
too.
Smell like weed.
I do. You know what I really do love is those wallflowers. Those things rock.
What?
Like the fucking. You can get them at Bath and Body Works. Like they're like a little. They look like a fucking like butt plug, and they're filled with like liquid, and then you get like a fucking wallflower, and you screw it in, you put it in your wall, and it like sends out the fucking liquid.
Oh,
They'll
so it's
last
like
for
a
like a
car
month.
air freshener, but it's for your wall.
Yeah,
like
it's
that
like an
kinda thing.
electric car freshener.
Okay.
But they're like kind of cheap. You put them in like every room, and then your like whole house smells like fucking vanilla or whatever you want. They're
It's not
kind of
bad.
nice. My mom was like obsessed with that shit.
Right.
She's like obsessed with scents. It's very weird. Like
Huh.
she has like wallflowers, but then she also burns candles, and then she has like all the scented soaps from like Bath and Body Works for like hands. It's fucking insane, dude. She spends like I don't even know how much money she spends every year there. She
That's
fucking loves
wild.
it.
Do you think it's because I don't know? I was trying to make a joke out of
Yeah,
it. Like,
trying to theorize.
wait, was she trying to either one mask the smell of her cigarettes or two not
Honestly,
shower. But I
that's
guess if
not-
she likes the scents,
Yeah, she would be more.
she'd be more inclined to shower.
Honestly, you might be onto
It's probably
something
the
about the
cigarettes,
cigarettes. Yeah, she just always. Yeah.
Because I mean, when I do it, you can smell it when I smoke it. But it's obviously if you talk.
There's
to me
no
during,
way to cover up a cigarette. Though.
Yeah, if you talk to me during the week, I'm not fucking smelling of cigarettes. But when you're smoking a pack a day,
Yeah.
you're gonna know it when you walk by someone.
Yeah,
so.
it's hard to even like. I mean, shit. I remember like being in like high school and shit, and, like stealing like cigarettes from my mom and like smoking them, and then being like, "Oh, let me wash my hands." So I don't
No,
smell
it
like
doesn't get it
cigarette."
off. Huh?
And like it just doesn't matter. Even if you like brush your teeth after you smoke a cigarette, like most of the time, like
Your mouth
it's,
still feels
it's
like
still
that.
GG.
Yeah.
No, you still feel and probably smell like shit.
Yeah. I mean, I feel great,
Yeah.
but smell like shit.
Yeah.
I feel like the worst part is my hair. It just stays in my fucking hair.
Really.
So it's like I'll wash my hair, I'll smoke a cigarette, and then I'll wake up the next day and like I'll smell it like in either the hoodie I
Stinky.
was wearing or my hair.
Yeah.
Or even like dive bars and shit.
Huh?
Just like
Oh,
dive
in
bars,
dive
like
bars?
just being in the dive bar, and then my hair, like I'll roll over, my hair will be in my face. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah. I made spam a lot this week, Joe.
Did you? How much you got left?
Maybe 4 or 5 cans, about halfway through it. I probably made 3 or 4 cans this week. Fucked up the bag of rice, finished off all the rice.
Really?
I'm a fucking machine.
You didn't spill it at all?
Not as much as last time. I
If
definitely
you
have
go to
kept spending it,
Costco
though.
again though, do me a favor, pick up that Motor City for me.
You
I'll
wanna
Venmo
you
you.
wanna see what the
I want to
pizza's
see what
on?
it's up. Yeah.
Wow.
Because if that's only a Costco thing, because we checked the Giant, then you know what I mean.
Yeah, I have almost got them a couple of times, but I'm just like, I don't know.
It's like that deep dish shit.
Yeah,
so it's like
deep dish. So I'm like, I don't really know if it's gonna.
I bet
be...
you it's good, though. because it's not
Yeah.
like super. It doesn't look super crusty, like doughy, like how we were talking about DiGiorno.
Yeah.
So I bet you it's probably pretty good. You should get 2, one for each of us.
All right, I could do that. I
Can
could
we
do
bake
that.
it? Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. That'd be good.
I didn't realize. Fish is so good for you.
Fish?
Fish.
Yeah, I mean like fish oil and shit.
I was reading something about how it's like really good for you. Like if you could like only eat fish, it's like ideal.
Well, that's why
almost.
bears are so strong. That's why.
That checks out.
Yeah, that's why they're so menacing. Can you
Yeah.
imagine if gorillas ate fish for a diet?
We'd probably
They'd-
be fucked.
We would be the Jews in the Holocaust.
Yeah. Dude,
It would be the Planet of the Apes.
I should have sent you it. It was like these. You ever heard how like polar bears are like the most aggressive fucking bears like on the planet?
Mhm.
And there was all these. It was like an Instagram post and it said that, and there's all these crazy ass pictures of like polar bears like coming at people and shit. It was fucking insane, dude.
Hmm.
It really, because I knew that they're like the fuck you up, like they don't
Yeah.
care about anything. There was like
There's the saying. It's like if it's black, like if it's brown, lie down. If it's black, attack
fight
or
back.
something.
Fight-
yeah.
yeah.
And it's like you have to make yourself big. But if it's a brown bear, it'll just like leave you
But
alone.
but the
hopefully.
polar bears, they don't even care.
They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's
They're
white
so
power,
fucking-
baby.
They're so fucking
That's white
insane.
power.
It's like them and like the grizzly bears, pretty much.
Yeah.
They'll just like fucking kill you.
They're cool as shit, though. You ever see? I mean, I've showed you the videos of fucking Alex the Terrible, Slaughter to Prevail wrestling the bear.
Yeah.
But they look so cool. Like they're so cuddly.
Especially the polar bears. They look
Oh, yeah,
like
they look tough.
like hella just like chill,
Yeah.
kind of derpy a little bit.
Yeah, they look pimp.
It must be like, and then like they're like in the fucking Arctic or whatever, and they're like swimming through all that cold ass
Yeah,
water.
I'd be
like,
pissed too.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed if I was
True.
swimming through cold water and I was
Yeah.
albino. So I don't blame them.
That's true. Like yeah, that's insane, dude. Because nothing, if you're out there and say you're on like a goddamn, what's the ice cap, and you see one of them polar bears, and even if there's water, they will swim over
Oh,
to you
yeah,
and
Yeah.
fucking kill you, and you
They'll
can't do
fuck
anything
you up.
about it, dude.
The little polar bear cubs are so cute, though.
Yeah.
Did you know? I think it's a fun fact. I think I'm right. That polar bears and penguins never meet.
polar bears and penguins never meet?
They're on opposite sides of the world.
Oh, really?
But like in your head, like growing up, you think that polar bears and penguins go together. You're like, oh, the Arctic. But like, there's something I think like geography, like that they don't cross paths.
Really?
Do polar?
I figured that
bears-
polar bears like eat penguins. I guess it's just like seals and shit. Fish, berries.
No, polar bears and penguins do not come across each other in the wild because they live on opposite sides of the earth. I was right.
Ah,
Look at that. I'd be great at trivia.
you think?
Probably. Maybe.
I'd be watching Jeopardy sometimes and not be knowing any of the
No.
answers.
Mm.
Yeah.
I feel like some of those shows, they like ask old questions. Like, what was this actress in the movie from 1936? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like,
Shirley Temple.
and they fucking, yeah, and they're like, oh, Marilyn Monroe. And it's like, that's all they can say.
Remember
Bro.
those Shirley Temple commercials back in the day? Maybe that was just like a scoop thing. Like it was like a
What, with the little
commercial.
kid, like, dancing or whatever?
Yeah, I remember like
Yeah.
as a child there used to be like this commercial that would come on all the time, and it was like for the Shirley Temple box set, and it was like every movie. She was
Yeah,
in.
yeah. Oh, no, I remember those. Yeah, here we go. Little Darling collection.
Yeah, yeah. Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And she used to be getting like touched up and like sexually assaulted like hella times.
This
like,
kid was.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cause that's like I saw this video about like that's how it's like weird. She was like this sexualized like basically like 4-year-old and like,
yeah, I'm sure.
there's, like,
Back
all
in the
this
day,
like
too.
weird shit where she's kind of like a sex symbol as like a child.
Yeah,
in like
that's-
World War II movies and shit.
yeah, yeah. It's funny picturing a bunch of World War II soldiers who don't have a wife or family or whatever. They just have a picture of Shirley Temple, the 5-year-old, in their
Yeah.
helmet. They're like, "I'm coming home for you, Shirley. I'm doing this for you."
Yeah, if one of
They get
my
fucking
platoon mates
Yeah, they
had a
get shot in
picture
the
of
face
Shirley
by-
Temple.
By a Nazi. You know what's funny though? I had a good bit about this. It was the fact that you don't realize it. I didn't realize it until working with a patient that, you know, the old people that always wear like the veteran hats. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the veterans. Oh, Vietnam War vet.
Yeah,
all
it's
that
like all
shit.
this
It's like
shit
all.
around
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Some of them are just fucking losers. And it's like, okay, I get it. You served in like this war period. This guy told me that he keep in mind, he had the hat on.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me he never went overseas, that he applied multiple times, never went overseas, was just stationed in America during Vietnam. And I'm like, I'm sorry, dude, you don't deserve the hat.
I agree.
There's my grandfather who was Purple Heart, shot through the arm, bronze medal, which you do something heroic for it, and like you get it. He never really told me what he did, but
Yeah.
he has something on the back of his car for like the benefits, you know, like parking and like all that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't wear the fucking hat ever. He's
Yeah.
not repping Vietnam. But then there's the guy who's on an Air Force base and he's wearing the hat, and he told me, he goes, yeah, when I was on the Air Force base, I got hit by a plane tire and it really fucked me up. And I was like, what? I was like, that's friendly fire, and you're wearing the fucking hat? Like, I was like,
you
I
should
don't
have to
understand
kill
the
someone for
yeah,
that.
like you need the qualifications. You got to get shot.
Yeah.
You got to at least be overseas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where are they giving out these
You have
hats?
to see death.
Yeah.
In some.
You have to have like
form.
the flashbacks. His only
Yeah.
flashback is the tire hitting him.
Yeah. He thinks
So
of the
I was just
tire.
like, it really hit me. I was working with him, and I was like,
I never.
"You're a
thought about
fucking
it.
loser."
Yeah.
But like, how many of the other old people don't get stationed?
But I mean, probably a lot. Because if
Everyone's volunteering back then. You had
Yeah.
to.
Well, yeah, I guess if you really take it, like if you take the last 100 years, we've been out of war
Yeah.
for way more of it, So like all these millions of people that have gone, like most of them are just like pussies.
Yeah, we signed up, and he was like, "Yeah, I always applied to be in Vietnam," which I didn't believe him to, and I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
But then there's my grandfather, which like you can see the scar on his arm where the AK-47 bullet ripped through it,
Yeah.
and I was just like, this really
Maybe
puts
your
it in
grandfather
perspective.
just doesn't have a hat.
Maybe
Maybe you should get
he's got
him
the
one.
Purple Heart medal, but
Yeah.
Not a hat.
If I had a
should
Purple
get 'em.
Heart or like a Medal of Honor or some shit, I'd be repping that bitch every day.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's on the back
I
of
would
his-
be telling the fucking story every
It's on the
single
back
day.
of his SUV.
Trying to
but-
get as many discounts as possible.
Yeah, well, it was funny because when we were down there, we got Applebee's, and they said something about like there's on Veterans Day you get Applebee's like either free or like super discounted or whatever. And I said
Nice.
you should take that up, and they go, we've done it a couple times. I was like, you should do that every year. I was like,
Oh yeah, dude.
dude, we fucking oh my god, we fucked up some Applebee's down there.
Yeah,
Incredible,
I haven't had Applebee's in years.
dude. It was
I don't knock it though. I respect it.
3 for
Applebee's will fuck you up. Yeah, cause you know I love Chili's and it's basically just Applebee's.
yeah, dude. There's a thing. Oh, that's the drinks. There was a thing that Meg and I did. Oh, come on. Give me an
These
HD
nuts.
picture.
I have AIDS.
I have AIDS. Give me an HD
Fans, I
picture.
have AIDS.
Anyway, it was 3 for $33. You get one appetizer to split between two people, and then you get 2 meals. Our appetizer was 8 mozzarella sticks that we
Nice.
split. Good.
Yeah.
And then for $33 we got 2 separate pasta meals with this like I mean it was a big pasta meal with bacon in it. And then it had 3 chicken tenders that were fucking crispy and had like
That
this
sounds
honey
fucking
barbecue
awesome.
on it.
That sounds amazing.
Dude, oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah.
I came eating it.
Wow.
It was incredible.
I think it's hilarious that you were down in Florida and you picked Applebee's as one of the people. One
Well,
of the
luckily-
places to eat.
It was Miller's because my grandparents love Miller's, and I just
You
I,
like Miller's too, don't you?
I liked it. I was gonna try out the cheesesteak.
Ugh.
I know. I know you hate Miller's, and I was kind of telling Meg about that that time. But then we went by the parking lot. Every spot was full, dude. There was not a single open spot,
Are
not
you
even a handicap
fucking
spot.
serious?
It was packed. So I went, all right, well, we drove past the Applebee's in the same complex.
Yeah.
So I went, why don't we just circle back to Applebee's? Front and center. I was like, all right, let's go.
You're always a problem solver.
Dude, that's what they call me back in the day. They call me the problem solver.
Yeah.
So we park, and then we get in, and there's like a long line, and we're like, what the fuck? We're like, holy shit. And we're like, how long is the wait? And they go, 5-10 minutes. And we're like, all right, cool.
Some late.
Got in there. Good. Had that
Cake.
fucking 3 for $33. Incredible.
Bus.
Mott sticks.
Yeah.
Made me bust.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. It was
Bus-
great.
Bus sticks.
Yeah. Mott sticks, more like bust in my fucking mouth sticks. Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, I love chains like that. That's what I grew up on. Like, I still want to go back to a Ruby Tuesdays and have it actually be good.
You've never been to a Ruby Tuesdays and it was bad?
No. Well, in the Skook we got one, and it was always good every single time.
Yeah.
I had one down here. I think it shut down. I forget.
Mhm.
It was near the mall. Not the mall, by the
By
Walmart. By the
Mhm.
Walmart,
It's now
yes.
Mission Barbecue.
Yes.
That Ruby Tuesday
Yes,
was
yes.
so good. You
That
know what I
one
always
blew
had from
dick.
it?
Huh.
Their fucking salad bar was so good.
Really?
Their salad bar.
Where the hell?
She's behind me.
What? She sounded like she was right fucking behind me.
Yeah, she's right here.
That's crazy. I never indulged in the salad
Dude,
bar.
the salad bar fucked. The best part about that salad bar, they had these croutons that were the like pumpernickel. Like the pumpernickel bread
Yeah.
croutons. They were soft. Oh my god. That can
Yummy.
make you come.
Yummers.
But now it's closed down. And the other one by
Honestly, it's for the best.
yeah, it's probably for the best.
Yeah.
The other one by the movie theater closed down too.
Really?
By Guitar Center.
I have been to that
Mhm.
one. That one was actually kind of decent.
I've been there with my aunt too, and yeah,
I didn't know that closed.
yep. She sent me a link, and she was like, "No more Ruby Tuesdays," and I was like, "Fuck, bro."
Yeah, I've always fucked with them.
Mhm.
I remember the one, the Skook. It was like the only restaurant and like the last restaurant that I remember there being a smoking section in. There was the one in the Skook. There's like kind of like this like off bit where it's like at least it used to be kind of like by the windows and shit. It was its own little section you could smoke in there, and then the rest of the restaurant you couldn't. And then when you would go in, they would ask you smoking or non-smoking. Even if I was there, they would be like smoking or non-smoking.
You go
and
smoking, and they handed your menu smoking.
I swear to God.
Airplane joke. Yeah, dude, fucking that's so crazy you said that because my grandmother in Florida, she goes, yeah, I remember, she goes, when your grandfather and I met, this is where it began, and I was like, oh, your first date was in Applebee's. I was like, that's cute, and she goes, yeah, and there was a smoking section in here. She goes, do you remember? She goes, do you remember restaurants with a smoking section? I went, no.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember that.
That was the only one that I really remember. At all.
Yeah, my grandfather was like, I can't believe I smoked for that long. I smell smoke now, and it's like, ugh. I'm like, yeah. I'm like feeding for a cigarette the whole time. I didn't have one all trip.
Fucking, you know what I was thinking about a couple of days ago? Was
that we should rewatch Airplane after this?
That would, I mean, that'd be pretty fun. Is it on anything?
I don't know. I'll fucking rent it. I
was fucking thinking about like when I was a kid. I'm really dating myself with this.
2002.
2000 back in the day. Nah, it's on Tubi. Motherfucking. I remember like there was no law when we were kids about smoking in your car with kids.
Yeah.
There was no law. And I remember when that kind of like went into effect. But I remember like being like a kid, like, especially with my grandma, and my grandma would be driving the whip, and then I would be like right behind her, and she'd have the windows down. And I just remember like smelling the cigarette smoke either coming just from the back or like through the window into my window type shit. I just thought that was insane. I was like, I cannot believe that you fucking people used to like smoke cigarettes in the car with me as like a 5-year-old kid, 6-year-old kid. So fucked up.
Little did they know. A couple years later, you're a grown ass man then.
Yeah. My grandma was telling me this story. I don't even fucking remember it. I was probably so geeked out. She said that when I was probably like 14 or 15, and I got into the whip with her and my aunt, and I guess she was driving, and I must have been in like the passenger seat, and I just whipped out the vape ski, and I just started cheaping in front of her, and she was like, I could not believe that you did that. Apparently, I was just chiefing it on her, and I was like saying all this shit about I vape now, but I was like, I don't even fucking remember doing that.
I remember you telling me that you visited your dad for the first time in a while and you stole all his weed.
Yeah. I was like smoking stems. It was so.
Yeah.
He like.
He's a crack addict.
Dude,
so
I don't.
Of course, he had mid weed.
I think I didn't find any more weed or whatever. This is like a separate. Yeah, because at one point I did take his weed, and I think I went back up again, and he had like no weed in sight. But it was like the whole crib in like the basement, and I told you he used to hang out in the basement. So there was no way.
There's a lot of furniture to be rearranged in that basement.
That fucking basement was like 2 or 3 of our apartments. Like it was fucking big.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It was like this gigantic underground basement. It was all fucked. Like it was like not like a finished basement. It was just like shitty wood floor, and like some of it had like holes in it and shit.
I'm
like,
surprised there was even a wood floor.
Yeah.
I would have guessed concrete.
Yeah. And there was just all types of shit everywhere. So I was like, I'm not going to find this fucking weed. Like, I'm not going to. It's going to take me fucking hours. But I knew on the top of the fridge, he had like this fucking plastic container that he just had mad stems in. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck. I remember like. That's some crackhead shit. Yeah. I remember as like a kid, like he would always do it. And like you could kind of just like look at it and like over a couple of months type shit, it would just like fill and accumulate. So I knew he. Yeah, I remember he had some stems up there, and I just wanted to get high so bad. I don't even know why the fuck I was up there. But I don't think I had no whip, so I was just like kind of stuck there. Yeah. I think it was Jenna was pregnant with my brother, like their first kid. So I was up there trying to be like there when he was born or whatever. Yeah. And I just had no weed, and I just remember he said some shit to me, and I was just like, "Fuck you, dude." And I for the next like 2 days at night, I would smoke his stems in his bong. And then like the next day after I like left, and then eventually he found out, and he texted me, and he called me like a little crackhead for smoking his stems. And I was like, dude, they're your fucking stems. Like I wouldn't have been able to do the crackhead thing if you didn't do the crackhead thing. This is a direct fucking
That's so
related
funny.
action to what you do.
It's also funny to think about the fact that that he collected stems like it was bottle caps, like how people get like returns on it. Like it's funny to think that he goes back to the dealer. Like
He
if
goes
if
back
he were
to
go
the
back
plug.
to the dealer, yeah, and he's like, hey, I have all these stems. What can this get me?
Yeah. One time I stole his weed, and I stole like so much shit from him. When I was a kid though, I was like, I can't even remember what the fuck I was doing. I was up there for some reason, and I found a bag of weed that he had, and it was probably like 4 or 5 grams type shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I was like hella young. I was like 11 or 12. But I think I was living down here. I was just going up there and visiting him. And then I took a picture. I brought Kobe over, and I took the weed out, and I put it on my bed, and I took a picture of it, and I captioned it, this is weed. And then me and Kobe just flushed it all down the toilet.
Jesus Christ.
Just being like assholes. He never said anything about it, so I don't know.
He's more concerned about the stems than fucking 5 grams of weed.
Yeah, if I would have flushed down the stems, he probably would have shot me in the head.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of you for losing a sweatshirt. I don't want to know what he would have done to you for those fucking stems.
Yeah. When I got arrested, my mom, when I was going to rehab, my mom was like, I'm going to send him to rehab. And then my dad was like, he like texted her some shit and was like, do not send him to rehab.
Wow.
I'll handle it. Or so she was like, just send him up here with me. And I was like, just send me to rehab. I was like, fuck that, dude. Do not let Brown come down here.
That's so funny.
Fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
Send me to jail.
Send me to get
Send me
raped
to
in my ass.
Send me to Guantanamo Bay.
Send me to what the fuck
Send me to a black
Ecuadorian
prison.
thing that
I forget what it's called.
I forget what it's called too. The security prison where you literally sleep on a fucking metal sheet with lights on 24/7.
I don't know.
That shit is nuts.
Yeah.
Like watching that video and the one guy in the interview, like they said something about like he was talking about like, oh, like I wish I was here for my family and stuff like that.
I just want to be on my family.
And then he asked him like how many people he's killed, and he goes,
countless.
yeah. And he's like, he goes like, before or after this imprisonment, like he was breaking it up as like he killed so and so many people and then like got imprisoned, and it's like it reset.
Yeah.
And he goes, before this 50. He's like, but the other times, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, dude.
I bet you it's a beautiful country.
Yeah. I bet you it's a bunch of white tourists too.
Yeah. Dude, these actually are pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really care. I just figured if you got these, you didn't have to go to Sheetz. So I was like, yeah, you might as well get those. I haven't had one since fucking Lauren gave me one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lauren.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to go back, because I was like, fuck, it's rush hour and the traffic is so bad right now. I was like, I will be going to Sheetz tomorrow, so if you want something else.
Yeah.
But I saw those and I was like, well, you do like Sunny D, and you were just looking at the Sunny D at the store.
I was.
But yeah, no, I fucking like them. I had a pack of those. They have they're like the actual like liquor ones, because I think those are too strong to be selling at Sheetz or anything. Maybe. Same with the Jack Daniel mixes.
They're 4.5 and a tall boy is 5.
Oh, maybe not.
Okay.
I don't know. I know your body weight percentage though for those would do you in. One of them did you in. One of them did you in for a little nap.
That's true. Little snooze.
Y'all
sleeping on me now? Had a good snooze?
I know that's right.
You ever heard that?
Mm-mm. Sounds like Miguel. I hear his whispers.
I hear his door closing in my dreams.
I hear him stomping down the step.
Dude, he's worse than like a fucking child. Like, you know how like children just like stomp everywhere?
Yeah.
He's like worse because he's like,
Dude,
he does
crazy.
it, but he's like a full grown man.
Mm-hmm. He's got the body weight
Oiled
of a full
up.
man. Yeah.
Oiled up.
Dude, he
Congolese.
Oh my god.
I've never seen someone shinier. He was like Vision, just shining.
He was like Gray Vision when he lost all the color. But he was black. But he was black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We gotta Are we printing out his picture?
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'm
Yeah.
probably gonna do it through Amazon. Honestly, I don't want to fucking mess with CVS and everything. You can just upload the picture to Amazon. They ship it to you.
Are you gonna get like a poster? Or are you gonna get it on like a canvas?
I want the canvas.
Yeah.
I need the canvas.
Yeah. I will
But-
send him a picture.
That'll be so fucking funny.
That will be so funny.
Because I don't know if we really talked about it on the podcast, but basically our neighbor, long story short, we got invited over there one night. He said, "Oh yeah, come check it out," and it was very nice. Like he had, very clean apartment, very well
It
put
was
together.
really nice, yeah.
But while we're talking to him, I looked up at the wall, and there's just this picture. There's a black guy like posted up in like a suit next to a chair, like posing. And I looked at him. I went, "Is that you?" And he looked back and he goes, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Yeah, that was me," and blah blah blah. And I was like, "What the fuck?" So this running joke we had was we were trying to get him to give us this picture of him when we
Yeah.
move into his place, and he kept denying it. He kept saying no, kept giving us the runaround.
He was like super not into it.
No, he wasn't. And I
Yeah.
offered him $100 cash in front of his face.
Yeah.
I was ready to up
The
it.
cash was literally in front of him.
Yeah, I held it up,
It's
and then he
taking.
was like, "No, you're drunk." And he looked at Brody and he goes, "You're high." He's like, "Talk to me when you're sober," like jokingly, not mad. And then like I ran into him again, and I went, "So we like had this conversation, like, hey, how you doing? Oh, Brody's sick. Yeah, Brody's sick. Blah blah." And I went, "So now that I'm sober, I still want that picture." And he was like, "No, you're crazy. You're crazy."
You're crazy.
And
You're
I was
crazy.
like, "Ah, come on." I was like, $100 cash says I'm not crazy. And he was like, "No." He's like, "The thing is, that was a gift from someone."
Terrible gift.
And I'm like, you and I both had the same thought. Who the fuck gives a gift
Hello.
to you?
Happy birthday. Here's a picture of yourself.
Yeah, like I was like, what the fuck? That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start giving you random gifts of you. that we can put around the apartment.
That would be so funny. Like,
So now we have to take matters into our own hands
yeah.
and print out the picture, and we have his number. And we're gonna text him a picture of it. He's probably gonna call the cops on us.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't text him the picture.
Nah, it'll be cool. What the fuck? That's not against the law having a sexy man in your house. A sexy Congolese man, shiny.
That's right. Because
You
if
know
it was
what'd
against
be-
the law, sexy man in the house, we would already broke the law. You know what I'm saying? Ah.
It would be even funnier almost if like me and you snuck a picture of him when he came over here, and then we did that, and then we sent him a picture of it.
What you mean, like?
Just
like-
like if I was like snuck a picture of him.
Oh, like
right?
took a picture of. Oh, I thought you meant like if he was over here and like we hung it up and like didn't tell him.
That would also be hilarious.
But if we took a picture of him while he was sitting here and then then we print out that picture.
No, yeah, if we ever got him back over at the crib, that'd be so funny for him to see the picture up there. He's never gonna talk to us ever again, but
No, I was expecting him to text you, but I know now I'm thinking I don't know. I took a picture of the wall. I still kind of want to do the same thing with our wall. It got so many compliments,
a lot of people did like
so I feel like we should put him
it. We could just put him right where
Ooh.
his shit was. Yeah,
right there.
That's
no,
where
his
it
shit-
was.
No, his
It's
was
like
here.
flipped. Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because when you look across, it was there. That's why I said I still like this, but we should have him as a little Easter egg, like behind the wall. You know what I mean? Around
I
the
agree.
corner, and people are gonna be like, "What the
you have
fuck
to
is
explore to
that?"
find it.
Yeah. But no, things are looking up. We got 13 minutes left. This is a pretty good podcast episode.
This
If
is a pretty good one.
I'm heating up the oven. I don't know if I'm gonna have all this pizza. I had so much Chinese food today.
Nah, bro, just eat all of it. It should be fine.
I'm heating it up so that way I can like kind of time it with the cook and be pretty drunk for it. You know?
Remember, I told them too when I was talking to Jack of all trades and what's her face, how the broiler, the bottom part of the oven. Remember when I opened that bitch up and there was just like hella shit in there, like pans and like old shit from like
Other people, yeah.
yeah. I told them that. I was like, I'm not cleaning that out. I was like, just so you know, all the shit that's in the broiler was here when I got here.
Yeah.
And I'm not even touching it, bro.
Mhm.
Like, either you guys do it or just leave it for the next man because I don't even
Yeah.
want to deal with it.
No, fuck
There's
that.
so much shit in there, and it's all like dirty as fuck. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
not.
it's all the grime and yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have called out to him and said to bat proof that apartment now. I heard them fucking crawling on the walls when I got back. They were waiting for me. But
Morbius. It's
Yeah,
Morbin
dude.
time.
I need a bat tattoo now. Get that across my hand. 'Cause I'm the bat. I'm the Batman. I'm the bat catcher. You're like the gay Riddler. You only speak and come.
The the what Batman villain would you be if you had to be a Batman villain? Who you picking?
serious or funny answer?
You give both.
Catwoman.
That was a serious one.
The serious answer.
They're all kind of dope in their own
Dude,
way.
they really are. I honestly,
Honestly, some of the best villains.
they really are.
DC villains are
Yeah, no,
better than
they're fucking metal.
Marvel
I
villains.
like Scarecrow a lot. He's just fucking everyone up on laughy gas and like terrifying them.
And Peaky Blinders guy plays him in the first one, so you get to be him.
In the game or the movie?
The movie Batman Begins.
Oh fuck, that is him. Yeah, that is him. I didn't even realize that.
I know, crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even put that together. What is that, Gillian whatever, or like
Gillian
Finian
something.
whatever? I don't
Yeah.
fucking know. But yeah, no, that is him. I didn't even realize that.
That is crazy.
but
that,
yeah.
like he was really like an unknown dude.
Yeah, back then he was young
Yeah.
in that. The other one I would do is my favorite Batman villain ever when I was a kid was Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze
I thought he was
dope.
so tough.
And he just love his bitch, you know? What I
Yeah,
mean?
and then like she
That's
died,
all
and
it
then
is.
like he froze himself in there and has to have like the tank that freezes or whatever. He was cool as fuck. All the other ones are like,
he got the gadgets.
yeah, he's got the gadgets and gizmos. All like the Clay guy, he's like fucking
Clayface.
Clayface. I'm robbing a bank. It's like, all right,
I could be anybody I want.
I can be gay. But no, Mr. Freeze was dope. He had his own place.
Yeah. Joker's
Scarecrow's
too mainstream.
cool. Joker's too mainstream. Scarecrow's fucking tough.
Yeah.
Who would you be? I don't want to claim all the good ones, you know.
He
I think-
basically did.
I think it.
Two-Face is dope to me.
Yeah,
Two-Face
no,
is
you're a
sick
very
to me.
two-faced kind of guy.
Yeah.
that
I'm
that
a
wasn't supposed to be a
two-faced-
dig at you, but
I'm a Two-Face ass.
yeah, you're kind of like a pimp like that, you know.
That makes sense.
But
I like Two-Face.
I think we get a little Bane serum in you. You look crazy as fuck.
Bane's kind of dope, but he's Mexican.
Yeah, he
That's
is.
the only thing.
I was
That's
just
his
making
only
fun of you for your
downfall.
small stature.
That's true, that's
we just put some Bane juice in you,
And
and
I
you're just
become
fucking-
Mexican.
you're like jacked and in handcuffs. You're like, hey man, why you deporting me?
Yo, man, what the fuck? I'm Mexican now.
This serum actually did make you stronger. You just
It just makes me Mexican. Yo,
the more serum you take, you start speaking more Spanish.
Oh my god. Yeah, Bane's cool. I'm trying to think of Mad Hatter's kind of cool.
I forgot about him. Yeah,
You're
you're very Riddler-esque.
Riddler, cool. I'm like Jim Carrey Riddler. That's probably like makes the most sense to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Accurate casting.
No one wants to.
Dude, it's so funny you said that because I kept doing that to Meg as a joke, and she goes, "You have to do the finger with it," and I did it, and she was like, "Oh my god, don't do that again!" And then I kept doing it, and I was like, "I can't stop doing this," and she was like, "I know, now it's gonna become a thing." I was like, "I don't want it to become a thing." I was like, "I can't stop doing." The fact that you just fucking did that. Oh my god.
You know the one villain that no one wants to be is the Penguin.
Yeah, he's just got a bunch of goons.
Yeah, all he has is goons, negative aura.
Yeah, I mean,
Short,
you're better off
Jewish.
being Two-Face because at least he's like a pimp gangster versus just a fat fucking slob with goons, and you're
Yeah.
Two-Face with like you just look tough.
Yeah. Cobblepot.
Yeah, no, that's crazy as fuck.
Cobblepot.
Let's see all the villains. I know there's also the if you want another like thug one, the Owl.
The Owl.
That one's less mainstream. Court of Owls,
Oh, I feel like I kind of remember this.
like this guy and everything.
Yeah. I've heard
I
of
don't know
that.
the exact.
What's the one guy? Black Mask, Red Mask. Oh, Deadshot.
Yeah. No.
Ah.
Oh.
Deadshot is one of them, but there is another guy with a
Deadshot,
mask.
but yeah, it's
Deadshot's dope. I forget.
it's
who,
not Nathan Drake.
the
I wanna
Crimson
say.
Mask or something.
No, the Red Hood.
No, there's a guy with the mask. Hold
It's Jason Todd.
on.
It's his Joker
Mask.
when it's his
Mask
Robin
villain.
when Joker beats the shit out of him. This guy.
Batman. No. This
No?
guy. Black Mask.
Oh yeah, he
Black
is tough.
Mask.
Black Mask. I thought you were talking about the fucking
Bane?
What?
I was saying Bane as the villain.
Oh,
I forgot about it.
I do want to be Tom Hardy.
Yeah, he's dope.
Batman villains. Let's see what else we got. Ra's al Ghul. I mean,
Yeah, alright. He
Mr.
kind
Freeze
of
the best. Scarecrow, Catwoman, a former childhood friend of Bruce Wayne who turned villain. Hush. I forgot about
Is that one with
Hush.
the one with the bandages all over his face or something?
Yeah, I forgot about Hush. Lame. Hugo Strange, that fucking guy. Deathstroke.
He was just an asshole. Deathstroke.
Black Mask, Harley Quinn, Solomon Grundy, that fucking guy.
Killer Croc. You could be
Killer
a
Croc,
goddamn
yeah.
alligator,
Be a little
crocodile.
That'd be fitting from Florida, you know?
True. Imagine Raven just comes
It's
back
me.
and he's Killer Croc.
I'm a crocodile.
I'm a Mexican and he's Killer Croc.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'm Harley Quinn, but the transgender version. Who's Dr. Hurt? That's the gayest fucking name I've ever heard.
Yeah, they call me Dr. Hurt.
That's like you as a kid. You're like, yeah, bro, don't mess with me. I'm Dr. Hurt.
My name's Dr. Hurt.
The fuck? Nah, but there are some cool. Yeah, there's Clayface,
Yeah.
Deathstroke, Deadshot, all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm still going Mr. Freeze or Scarecrow.
There's just so many good ones, honestly.
Because like you go OG Scarecrow and he's literally like dressed up in a scarecrow, but you go like Batman video game Scarecrow,
The coolest Scarecrow.
fucking awesome. And he's like, oh, drop you? And he drops the. I just saw that clip recently where he drops the fucking retarded girl. No, she's not retarded.
Yeah.
She's just paralyzed. But you get the point.
Oracle? Isn't that her? Yeah. There's such a crazy ass scene in it, which I think is it's also in The Killing Joke. But it's in the last Batman where like it's where Joker finds out who Oracle is and then goes to her apartment and like shoots her in the spine and paralyzes her and then rapes her.
Oh, fuck,
That's like
what?
yeah.
Oh.
I think that's in the game. I don't know if like the whole rape thing is played out as much as it is in The Killing Joke.
Daughter, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 See, I know my Batman lore.
I just know it from the games.
I know. They're on the Switch. I gotta play them, bro. I mean, I've played some of them, but not all the way through.
My fucking Switch.
I've never really beaten them, but
Oh, you gotta beat them all. Dude. They're so good. I never played Origins because everyone said it was dog shit, but
is that the first one?
no, it's a third one. It's like Asylum City and the Night.
I know Knight's sick because he got the fucking Batman.
The Batmobile, dude. It's so
Are
tight.
they making another one anytime soon?
I don't think so. I think that Knight finished it.
I mean, you figure you got the beating that Batman takes. You got to get to like 35 and just be crying for retirement.
Yeah.
Fuck it, you got to be like 28 and you're like, okay, I'm done.
And every single game is supposed to be like you're supposed to do all that shit like in one night.
Wait, every game is one. Night?
Every game is just one night. So everything that you're doing, it happens in one night. That's just Batman just going absolutely ape shit in like 8 hours.
That's crazy. You know, there was something. Now that we're just on the topic of Batman,
It's so cool.
dude, he's fucking great. There was something that I saw about Robert Pattinson. He was like, yeah, the filming of Batman 2 is going to happen at some point. Like, I guess he's like getting kind of upset because it keeps getting postponed or whatever. But I was like, he really is. I fucking love, as slow as it is and as long as that movie is, solid Batman.
It's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Because people were like, oh, they never wanted to do his eyeshadow under the mask, and it became like such a hit, like him just being like disheveled and like he's got like the fucking mask, like makeup and on and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, it's fucking tough.
Yeah.
And then
His fits in there are pretty good.
yeah, and then him just beating the fuck out of those people. They're
Those
like,
goons.
did you just litter? And it's just fucking him paralyzing someone. But I really hope we get a second one because I really enjoy that movie, and I haven't seen it since we saw it in theaters, but I do want to watch it at some point. It's just a commitment.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours of my day off. You
It's
know
a
what I mean?
gigantic commitment. Yeah, it's cool. It's shot really well. I thought the story was
Because he was supposed to be like young Batman, and then there was another joke that Robert Pattinson made something about like he's like, I'm gonna be old Batman by the time like it's fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's supposed to be like young Bruce Wayne coming to be Batman, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I had no faith in him to do that, but
I didn't either.
he did it.
The GOAT, Twilight Boy,
I mean, yeah.
the GOAT.
I don't know any other movies that he's in besides Twilight and Batman.
He's in another one that my friend sent me, Jordan. He was like, no, dude, Robert Pattinson's great.
He's the GOAT, dude.
He's awesome
Dude, he's my favorite
in this
actor,
movie.
dude.
And I was like, what? He's 38. Holy fuck. Oh, he's also in this movie. I want to see. I was telling Meg, I want to see Mickey 17.
Mickey I sound so familiar.
It's like a sci-fi thing. It just came out. It's like a sci-fi movie about like this guy going to space and volunteering to be like a test dummy. So like he's just constantly getting killed, or like they're like, yep, they're like, go outside, go out on this planet, take off your helmet, breathe in deeply, breathe in the viruses, and they're like studying the reactions of it.
Yeah.
And then he dies, and then like they just reprint his body out, and like his consciousness is still in it, so he's just dying in all these different ways.
That sounds insane.
So it looked really cool, but the Batman Part 2, 2027, Jesus Christ. It's in Twilight. What was the movie?
Batman.
Little Ashes, The Odyssey. I guess he's gonna be in coming up. That's gonna be a crazy ass movie.
Robert Pattinson, Batman.
Yeah, he's also in Harry Potter. You know that?
No.
You know that?
No.
He's Harry Potter.
Is he?
No. He's Cedric. He's a character in Harry Potter.
Yeah. I have seen him.
Yeah, that's when he was young. That was before Twilight.
YN.
YN.